Hello, we've long been meaning to show you how the CCD pipe system is installed in the field. So we went to Murom, Russia to visit a contractor building the Moscow-Kazan motorway. And they took us to a site where installation was underway involving use of the system. We saw the cable ducting process, which included installing utility boxes, an earthing system and hole covers, laying CCD pipes and feeding them into the utility boxes and other work. During the visit, we saw a team of 6 people install 2 utility boxes and complete the laying of 2 pipes spanning at 180 meters in one shift. That was a real-life example of how easy the work is and how many resources and how much time you can save using CCD pipes to build a cable ducting system. So now we want to show you the benefits our solution offers and invite you to see for yourself what we saw. Normally, the first step is digging trenches. When a trench is ready, a utility box is lowered into it. The contractor for the Moscow-Kazan motorway used utility boxes from the CCD pipe family. Their key feature is that they come with inserts embedded in the concrete body to feed the pipe through. Here you can see a KKS 3.5 CCD pipe utility box about to be installed. The CCD pipe utility box range includes 5 main standard sizes, which have different numbers of inlets, weight and dimensions. After mounting a CCD pipe utility box in the trench, you don't need to drill holes or punch niches in it to connect the pipes to the utility box. Pipes can be straight away fed into connector sleeves pre-installed at the factory. That spares having to restore broken utility box walls or seal gaps around the pipes. Nor do you need to use bricks or fill gaps with concrete and wait for it to cure. Most importantly, this can save you lots of resources and time. Now we're going to see how CCD pipes are laid in the trenches and connected to the utility boxes already in place. The job is quick and easy. Coiled pipes are first uncoiled and then pulled into the trench. Diameters of CCD pipes vary from 50 to 160 millimeters, and the coil length depends on the diameter and can vary from 44 to 100 meters. This site is using 2 pipe diameters, 110mm for power cables and 63mm for fiber optic cables. Let's have a look at how 6 63mm CCD pipelines are being laid in a trench span between utility boxes. Once the pipes are laid, cluster supports are installed in the trench to secure several pipes into a single system. The cluster supports prevent the pipes from moving when the trench is filled with sand and ensure there are no kinks in the pipe to avoid potential problems with cable pulling. connector pipe to the utility box, the installers cut off a small section of the pipe and screw it into a sleeve pre-installed in the utility box. Next, they determine where the junction between the section and the rest of the pipe will be, and cut off the excess length of the junction with a regular saw. After that, they screw a connector sleeve onto the pipe lying in the trench and then screw the other pipe length in at the other end of the sleeve. Each CCD pipe coil comes with a connector sleeve. Connector sleeves are available for all CCD pipe diameters. The CCD pipe system also includes other types of sleeves that seal the connection more effectively. Joining pipes with threaded joint sleeves is highly reliable. There are videos on our YouTube channel that show how strong that connection is. For a pipe diameter of 63 mm, the connection can withstand a tensile force of up to 250 kilograms. While for a 110 mm diameter, it's an impressive 350 kilograms. This safety margin makes the entire pipeline system resistant to high tensile force. The installers are now connecting the last pipe to the utility box. It took 2 installers just about 15 minutes to do all 6 pipes. Well done! The laying of 6 63mm pipes and their connection to the utility boxes in this span are complete. Next, in exactly the same way, 6 110mm CCD pipes will be laid and connected to the utility boxes in the adjacent span. The pipes are now in position and connected. Time to cover them with sand. While the pipes are being pulled, one of the installers is busy fitting the earthing system. That's the only time you need to drill a small hole in the utility box, and the only time you need any extra tools and materials. CCD pipe utility boxes come in the GEK version as a standard. It includes a set of inner metal parts, brackets, studs, nuts and washers. The earthing kit is used for power cables and is optional. Before the excavation is backfilled, the utility box joints are sealed with a mastic sealant. So far, we've fitted the earthing system, sealed the joints, and fed the pipes we laid into the utility box. One other type of work we want to show you is the making of the utility box top shaft. So let's get right to it. To make the top shaft, we used two types of sealing ring. The first sealing ring we installed is flat-bottomed. On top of it we put the other ring, which has a stepped bottom that prevents it from shifting. Then we fitted a polymer composite utility box ring, an option that runs circles around the cast iron alternative. It's light and highly resistant to chemicals and corrosion, and it doesn't vibrate or rattle. The utility box cover is not metal, meaning that cover theft is no longer a problem. It also has a safety feature, an anti-vandalism locking device. The lock is exceptionally pick resistant, making unauthorized access to the utility box much less likely. We didn't show you how the locking devices are fitted, they're going to be installed later on. The last stage is backfilling the trench with sand and soil. By the way, you can't damage a CCD pipe by accidentally or intentionally stepping on it because it's very strong. Its ring stiffness is 22 kilonewtons per square meter, and thanks to the pipe's robust design, you can backfill the trench without having to worry about any potential weak points in the sand bed underneath the pipe, and the soil layers on top of it. The soil is compacted at the required heights from the pipes. They're also protected with underground signal tape, helping to avoid damage to the line should any subsequent excavation begin along the route. When these steps are completed, the trench will be covered with a surface layer. After what we've seen here, there's only one thing left to say. CCD pipes are a superb comprehensive solution for cable ducting, resulting in considerable time and resource savings. The 6 pipes and utility box alone save the contractor several hours of work. Now multiply the time and resource savings by the thousands and even tens of thousands of connections made during the construction of the route hundreds of kilometers long, and you'll get mind-blowing figures. Coupled with the convenience and ease of operation, excellent performance, and a lot of other advantages, this solution may well be without rival on our market. The loads of positive feedback we get from our customers are no coincidence. Think about it when you consider options for building a cable ducting system. We in turn will keep improving our products, and we hope to see you among our customers soon.